Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another casted game of Age of Empires 4, and we've got a 3DB game for you guys today. Up against a name you may not be familiar with, but this is a Smurf account, and it is Zanmato. I think that's how you said it, at least. You guys know me with names, but this is Vortex. So Vortex going to be over here playing as the French, up against 3DB playing as the Holy Roman Empire. Now this matchup, it's famous for being very one-sided. And that's going to be over to the French here. And especially with the French being buffed in the most recent patch, there's not a lot of chance that that the Holy Roman Empire are going to stand much of a better chance than than in the previous patch, and it was pretty bad then. So 3DB is going to have some struggles on his hands with this game. French, just such an aggressive civilization, able to really punish the Holy Roman Empire. They love their knights, obviously, and Holy Roman Empire, they love their men-at-arms. Men-at-arms do get countered pretty effectively by knights. The only thing that they do have going for them is the heavy maces upgrade, which does mean men-at-arms can do some bonus damage up against those knights. But B here, doing a good job with the Prelate Micro. He needs every little bonus he can get this game to try and face up against the French here. I mean, I doubt we'll be seeing any mine work play out of B here, but that would be pretty epic to see. Mine work being able to give some extra melee armor to spears and horsemen with their unique tech. Could always be nice up against the French, you know? Because you need that extra melee armor up against French knights. And you do tend to go for spears when you're facing French knights, as well as a few horsemen as well in the later stages of the game. So it could always work, but I mean, Ark and Chapel is still the go-to at the moment. It's just such a better landmark. I'm not exactly sure which you'd rather go with either buffing the mine work or nerfing the Ark and Chapel. But the Ark and Chapel is going to be the landmark of choice here for B, and a School of Cavalry, obviously, for Vortex over here, going to be coming up. Not a bad trade post, though, to be trading this game. And you're up against the Holy Roman Empire. You're going to be keeping them in the base here. You know, it's unlikely that they're going to be going for horsemen, at least this early into the game. You could always think about a Chamber of Commerce, but School of Cavalry is going to be the landmark of choice here for Vortex, and it certainly does make sense. And B, actually, here, this is an interesting decision. Have a look at this. He's moving out onto the stone already. He's actually keeping quite a few villagers on the gold as well. And he's brought his prelate out here to buff up these stone miners. And I think he just wants to try and get the stone in as quickly as possible. Because you need to, right? The School of Cavalry is coming up for Vortex. And if this was rushed up and a knight came out immediately, he could look to deny away the stone. And that's why we see B, you know, he doesn't care about the wood at the moment. He doesn't have a single villager on the wood. He needs the stone first. He doesn't want to get pushed off this stone. So he's going to be gathering all of that up first. We see he's already up to 140. So keeping the prelate here to buff all of these guys up. In fact, he's got exactly 8 villagers here. The amount of villagers you can inspire at once with a prelate. B looks to chop down a couple stragglers. Vortex is about to get the age up through. B's looking pretty happy. Vortex going to be scouting out that stone. And B, he knows exactly how much he needs. He sees overchopped by, or overmined by only 4. You see up there. So some nice macro right there from B. Now he's going to be moving those villagers over to the wood. Doesn't have to invest into a lumber camp at all because of this Ark and Chapel. And the Ark and Chapel is not bad, you know. It's certainly could be better. You'd maybe hope for a food source here or something, but... And that is in fact where B's going to be going. He's going to be going over to the berries. I don't think he got very lucky with the sheep collection. It's just no sheep underneath the town center, which not too great for him. He's going to be going for a second town center, but I feel like you can't, you know, you have to invest into a barracks if you look to place your town center onto one of the deer patches. So I feel like it's got to be an in-base town center. B He's on the berries, but I don't see this villager lasting too long. We'll need to get down an outpost on there. See, vision very, very limited. Knights for Vortex. In fact, that's not a knight. That's a horseman right there. Going for a horseman first and then trading up knights. Interesting choice. Not exactly sure as to why that is, but you do get the faster movement speed, so you are going to be able to move around the terrain a lot faster. If the TC is coming down on the deer patch, you need to get units there ASAP. And the horseman could also be for to hunt down the scout of B. It does have a faster movement speed. And B, now going to be returning back home. Just grabbing wheelbarrow from that mill. Second town center has come up in base. And Vortex needs to be careful here. Knight going to be taking some damage. Not going to be going down, though. If that was the horseman, that would have been a different story. Looks like Vortex really looking to pump out these French knights. At least for the time being. He's got two. Going to be going for a second town center himself. Looking to match B. And this is the problem with the Holy Roman Empire, right? With going 2TC. It's not something we see often up against the French. Because they can do the same. They get better production speed on their town centers. And because they're knights, they force you to build your second town center in base. And they can just openly build that second town center on a deer patch. So at the moment, Vortex and B are on the same amount of villagers. That will shortly change. But even if they stay on the same amount of villagers, Vortex still has the better food sources. He's got the better resources. He's got the map control. French Knight's going to be running in here. Going to be able to pick one villager off right there. But lots of damage onto those knights. One of them may even be going down. Oh, both of them managing to escape there. 30 HP, 34 HP. And we see here B being forced onto farms at this stage of the game. We do actually see he's got a couple more sheep underneath the Ark and Chapel there. I think I must have missed those. But still, going into farms this early. Like, before the 8-minute mark even. And we're already adding in farms because we got no food. It certainly feels rough. Because Vortex is over here. He's getting the boar now. He's chilling. He is absolutely chilling. He's got a deer pack. He's got a boar. He's probably got survival techniques. Let's take a quick look. He does indeed have survival techniques. So he's very happy. He's got all the sheep in the world. He's on 2TC. He's looking to go for a third town center now. Like, Vortex is absolutely chilling. His knights, they're also chilling. Looking a little bit low on HP, but we've got chivalry for that, right? Only 200 gold, 100 wood. Something that Vortex may look to grab shortly. May as well grab it, as these knights are sort of out of action for the time being. Horticulture going to be coming in here for B as well. Trying to save on some costs with the farming. B still on the gold, looking to grab a lot of economic upgrades. Double Broadaxe also coming in. Vortex going to be dropping down his third town center now. Nice position here in between the two gold mines. And Vortex, he's going to be feeling very happy with himself right now. B somehow is still on the same amount of vills. Not exactly sure how that is, considering Vortex killed a vill and is on two town centers, which are French town centers. But B's actually ahead now. How is he doing this? How are you doing this, B? You're on two town centers. Vortex is on two as well. Okay, there we go. Vortex is slowly starting to catch up. And with this third town center as well, Vortex is definitely going to be securing up that lead. But it looks like B's sort of macroing here for an age up. Playing it very greedy. I mean, if Vortex looks to play one town center here and just massed up some knights and some archers, I feel like the game could pretty much be over at this point in time. But I guess B, you know, he's paying attention. He's paying attention to this stone. He knows that the Vortex is going to be going for these three town centers. So he plans accordingly, and that's going to be followed up with an age up. Almost got enough food. There we go. Got enough food to do so. It's going to be the Burgrave Palace coming in here. Okay, so not going to be the Regnants. I mean, the Regnants would be a little bit of a suicide, to be honest. With French Knights out on the field, even if they are low HP, you've got no spears to protect any sort of prelate. getting out to these relics. So it is going to be the Burgrave play at a B. Definitely does make sense. Blacksmith already up for him as well. Double Blacksmith coming through, in fact. So going to be grabbing marching drills, as well as probably iron undermesh and fitted leatherwork. But we see here, Vortex is already aging up as well. We see he's pulling a lot of builds. We see he's got the horseman over here, so he's scouted out the Burgrave. He knows exactly what's up, so he's really looking to rush up this landmark. 13 villagers on the Royal Institute. He's going to be dropping down some archery ranges with this. So he's fully prepared here. Might want to look to get up just a couple walls, maybe along here. Probably... oh, okay, there we go. There are some walls. I was almost right. I was almost right on the over on this position. But yeah, walls are going to be coming up. B's almost got through his marching drills upgrade. And we see men-at-arms starting to be pumped towards the base of Vortex. Vortex is going to be up to the next stage though soon. And with that, Arbitrary are going to look to get trained. And Vortex's upgrade has access to this upgrade at the Gambesons. I've been talking about this upgrade a lot. Increases the Arbitrary melee armor by 5. I mean, these men-at-arms would not stand much of a chance up against a massive Arbitrary. I mean, reducing their damage by 5. And then also, obviously, Arbitrary hard counter. Well, any crossbow counters men-at-arms in the first place. So, Vortex, he's just one step ahead of the game here. I mean, we see he's already up by 10 villagers. Also trading double production of Arbitrary. He's also got some knights. Did unfortunately lose one of them, though. Going to be retreating back with the other knight and the horseman. No Gambesons, no chivalry in, sorry, from Vortex. Does mean that these knights are not going to be healing themselves up quite yet. We do have the veterancy upgrade coming in for the knights, though. B looking to start to siege down this gate. Or not the gate. Oh, well, there's a gate now. But this isn't going to be lasting too long for B, as we do see the Arbitrary going to be making their way towards that gate. And with that, B going to have to retreat back to the base. I mean, he could always look to walk around, but at this point in time, Vortex, he's going to be feeling pretty happy about the little mass he's got going here. 6 Arbitrary up against 12 men-at-arms. It's pretty easy for the French player here. You got Talent Centify, which can help out as well. No Gambesons coming in quite yet, but we will be seeing that, I'm sure, at some point in the game. B looking to mass up a little bit more here. He's got a few spears in there, a few more men-at-arms. And Phil's looking to get pulled here for B. Where is he looking to go? Okay, going to be going out for the gold. Doesn't have any stone in the bank, though, to be going for any sort of keep over here. He does have another gold mine behind the base, looking to save that for a little bit later on. No relics looking to get picked up yet by B. Probably could look to pick some of these up. Vortex at the moment focused inside the base. Another stables coming down from Vortex. We always see this nice little pattern coming through from the French. We can see he's looking to place down a nice little keep here. I'm sure we'll be seeing that coming through relatively soon, as Vortex is chopping or mining quite a bit of stone. I keep saying that. I keep saying chopping stone. I don't know if that's technically... I guess it is technically wrong, but it doesn't sound wrong, you know? Chopping stone. It sounds natural. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Let me know in the comments if you think chopping stone sounds right or wrong. Because to me it sounds right, but I know a lot of you would mold at me for saying that. Which I say anyway, but we'll ignore that. But B gonna be massing up a lot of units here. He's just looking to go for like an all-in here. He's grabbing lots of his blacksmith upgrades. We see he's already got the +2 attack, +1 melee defense, and now going to be grabbing his +2 ranged defense. So looking pretty happy here. Monastery going to be coming up for B as well. Looking to finally pick up some of these relics. And B's mass, I've got to say, is looking pretty impressive over here. But at the same point, we got the keep coming up from Vortex. We got some knights in here. And most importantly, we got 19 Arbitrary. No Gambesons upgrade, though. This could be the game changer. I'm telling you, this upgrade, it's busted. It's busted. Imagine reducing the amount of damage by 5 on every single one of these units. It's crazy. It's crazy. But I mean, the mass that Vortex has got here should be enough to deal with this. I think the main problem for him is going to be these lance connects. First relic does get picked up by B. More prelates in the queue. Outpost going to get dropped down on this gold as well. So it looks like the prelate maybe looking to just drop it off inside the monastery for the time being. But would probably be better off inside the outpost. It's not like this relic's defended back at home, so may as well put it in the outpost. Vortex still has a little bit of vision on the base here. He's going to be moving out with his army. B going to be losing a prelate here. And here comes B coming around with the pikes. Pikes taking a good stab onto the knights. Men-at-Arms going to be trying to find their way onto the Arbitraire, which do not have many upgrades. Hardly any blacksmith upgrades in here for Vortex. They're looking to get completely caught off guard here. The Men-at-Arms able to do so much damage on the wraparound here. Landsknechts able to absolutely demolish everything here. B getting the perfect wraparound. The lack of upgrades in from Vortex means his army just gets absolutely obliterated. Vortex could be in some trouble here. He's looking to remass at back of the base here. He's still got the keep up. Knights looking to run in now for Vortex. Looking to try and catch some villager kills. B may be looking to lose a couple here. Currently focusing on the front line. Is going to be losing some. And we see Vortex has such a big villager lead at the moment. But B spots a keep. Has to retreat back, but looks to maybe move around. It's going to be taking quite a lot of hits from that, though. Knights looking to run into the base now. B having to garrison a lot of vills here. Plus 2 melee defense coming in. This town center's looking to get focused down here. Units have their invisible torches out, ready to take down that town center. But we see here, Vortex already has a decent number of knights back on the field. Decent number of Arbitraire. He just needs to make sure that the Men-at-Arms wraparound doesn't happen again. And we see Vortex finally grabbing his melee defense upgrades. Not a single melee defense upgrade in yet for Vortex. It changes everything. He could have a +7 defense on these Arbitraire. That reduces the Men-at-Arms damage from 16 down to 9. It's such a huge difference. It's almost halving it. But B was able to take that good fight. And we see he's still up massively in military, almost double. And he's looking to cause a lot of idle time now for Vortex. Lots of villagers moving away. We see 45 villagers right here. I mean, that makes Vortex and B even for the time being when it comes to villagers. If you count idle villagers as, you know, not working villagers compared to working villagers. I mean, at least Vortex is getting up these houses pretty quick. Seems like he has a little bit of a housing issue. Needs to get the workers on those houses. More villagers going to get caught off guard here. Arbitraire mass looking pretty decent here for Vortex. Up to 15. Should be able to just kite this back. Needs to deal with those lance connects. They will be the damage dealers here. Only 3 of them there, in fact. And still, no garrisons in here for Vortex. Interesting. I mean, it's actually cheaper to get garrisons than just get 2 melee defense. But I mean, I guess the melee defense from the blacksmith does also affect knights. So Spears able to take some good trades here. Still are going to get taken out though. But more and more units coming in. And B, he's going to be aging up. This could be the saving grace for... I mean, he's not in a terrible position right now, but when it comes to the economy, this is going to be the saving grace right here. Palace of Swabia coming up in a very forward position on the deer pack here. B, he's looking in an increasingly better position as this game goes on. This is one of the hardest matchups for the French, or for the Holy Roman Empire, sorry. It's up against the French. And at the moment, B, he is playing this so damn well. Constant units into the base of Vortex, taking a great fight earlier on, forcing Vortex to stay in the base while B gets up this Palace of Swabia. It does look like Vortex is stacking up quite a bit of food as well. Doesn't have many more units in the queue, only the 5 Arbitraire, no more knights. So that does make me think that Vortex is going to be thinking about the Imperial Age as well. Definitely would make sense after you see B reach that Imperial Age as well. But B, he's really looking to come back into this when it comes to the economy. He's still ahead when it comes to military. And have a look at this. The amount of Landsknechts here for B is absolutely insane. 14 Landsknechts. I mean, he's got 4 relics in the bank, but these are not Regnant's relics. Sacred Site also captured up. And I guess B does have a lot of gold access with this big gold vein. Knight's going to get caught off guard here. Are going to be going down. So I guess B does have access for the time being to quite a bit of gold. So he's going to be pumping out these men-at-arms. But will he be able to sustain this throughout the later stages of the game? And like, what's he going to do when he starts to look a little bit dry on the gold veins? He's only got this one to the south left, really. Then he's going to be in some trouble. But Red Palace going to be coming down from Vortex now. He's going to be placing it over to the right-hand side here. Interesting position. I mean, I guess he does secure up this right-hand side of the map. Gonna have that gold access back. A little bit of stone. Oh, more Knights of Vortex. Getting completely taken out right there. Vortex with his fights this game. Getting extremely unlucky. Always getting caught off guard. And with that, B's looking to now advance. He's grabbing his Imperial upgrades for the Horsemen. Elite Spearmen are in. No elite upgrade for the Landsknechts yet, though. Inspired Warriors. As well as the last melee attack upgrade coming in. Definitely an upgrade you really want to grab here. Like, I mean, have a look at this. B's literally just got a whole military army, so definitely does make sense. And Vortex is looking to get up a nice little wall here. If B can get these horsemen on the walls, he might be able to siege it down before it gets up. It's going to be a close one, though. Doesn't look like B's going to be committing to it. In fact, he is. He's just going to go around the wall. He doesn't care about this keep. Doesn't have boiling oil in yet, so he's all right with this. Landsknecht's going to be running in. If they can get on top of these artillery, that could be some big damage right there. B looking in a great position right here. Vortex doesn't have any upgrades yet from the Imperial Age. Elite Knights are coming in, though. Vortex being completely pushed off his farming economy. And he has these farms in the center of the base and to the north that he's gathering food from for the time being. B looking to remass out the front of the base. Still has a good force inside the base as well, looking to keep Vortex distracted, keeping him off the food. And we see Vortex, his food economy is taking a pretty heavy hit. He's still not looking terrible, as he does have a couple farms still in use. We see he's down to 8, which is it's pretty rough. And with that, Vortex is going to be able to get himself up. A keep at the front of the base, almost denied out by B. B has managed to even up the villager count now. But Vortex here, he's got 40 idle villagers. B just constantly keeping up the pressure here. The conga line of spears coming through from B with that Burgrave Palace. But Vortex has managed to recover himself now. Back onto the farms. 2 sacred sites captured up for B. Nice little wraparound coming here from B. Not able to get as many kills as I thought he may be able to get there. But still, able to push Vortex back. Does B think about a sacred site victory here? He's already got the 2. But I mean, not many defenses up around here. You have got relic access, though. Still got quite a bit of stone left on your side of the map. B, in fact, did have another gold over to this right-hand position. It's going to be a little bit more gold for him right there. Does also have this one, which is relatively safe. Now we've got Culverin coming in from B. Vortex did age up with the Red Palace. It doesn't have access to Culverin of his own. Could have got the Royal Culverin if he went up with the Royal Artillery Foundry. Not exactly sure what the name of that landmark is. Is it the Royal Artillery Foundry? I'm not exactly sure. I think it is. But B Looking to push Vortex off of that stone once again. Vortex is really looking to chop a lot of stone here for the for another keep. Vortex at the moment is being confined to his base. I think he's out of gold now. Oh, this could be a big issue for Vortex right here. Completely pushed off the gold. Does have the red palace down here, though. He's going to be able to push B back. Horsemen are going to be running in, though. And Vortex at the moment struggling on gold. He doesn't even have a guild hall, which he could grab a little bit of a gold from. Knight's cleaned up for Vortex. It's looking rough for him. Let's take a look, see how many villagers he's got on the gold. None. And he's only got the one relic. I don't know what B's doing at the moment. He's currently got one relic being moved somewhere. Not exactly sure where that is. Oh, up here. Okay, so secure. Oh, this is smart out of B. So secures up these 2 golds. An 8,000 gold and a 4,000 gold. And Vortex, he's pulling everything. Have a look at this. 30, well, isn't bit of an over-exaggeration. 35 builds isn't everything. But we see here, the keep for B is up. And with that, Vortex has to cancel. Looks to take down this outpost. And B, he doesn't even look to garrison builds in here. He could look to garrison some builds, get a few extra villager kills, make sure that that keep doesn't go up. But this is where it's a real issue for Vortex. He needs to try and take out this left-hand side of B's position, because he needs the gold. He has no other access to gold. He's having to trade for it. He's setting up markets. But where can he trade to? He's going to be trading over to here. That's not going to be great trade. And we see B has already spotted out these builds. Going to be taking some of them out. But Vortex probably is just going to let these suicide, as he does need some population space for the traders. But the question is, will he be able to get a trade going? I mean, B, he's just being so aggressive here. And Vortex at the moment, he's massing up horsemen now, which interesting choice in this position, but I guess you can't mass up knights, though we do have a large amount of knights still here for Vortex. Looks like he's not looking to defend up this position. He needs some more arbitrary in here, really, to try and deal with these spears. Still no Gambesons in. Doesn't mean that these spears will still do a decent amount of damage towards these arbitrary. Bill's looking to get taken out here for B. Looks like quite a few of them may have gone down over here. And B just constantly being a nuisance here with the spears. Just keeping Vortex in his base. And am I thinking what you're thinking? Vortex he's got a lot of horsemen right here. An awful lot of horsemen right here. An amount that I would think he may be going for a landmark snipe. Is he doing it? I mean, Vortex at the moment doesn't even have Iron Dundermesh in. So he's going to be struggling a little bit when it comes to the town center fire, but it shouldn't be too much of an issue for him. Biology, I don't know if biology is in. Let's take a, yeah, okay, biology, of course it's in. We went up with the Royal Institute. But that is a lot of cavalry units right there. B's going to be going for another keep, and we'll take a look at his landmarks. So we see the Palace of Swabia in this position, Archon Chapel, Town Center, and Burgrave all in one position. It definitely could be possible, but we see here B's already got some stone walls up. And Vortex, he's looking to pull everything. He's even pulling the villagers. Vortex, he's really going for the all-in. 42 villagers. Vortex is down to 82 vills. And he's met by the stone wall. He's going to have to go around this left-hand position. And B, he's here with some units. Villagers going to be causing the distraction right here. As Vortex makes his way around. Horsemen going to be meeting the units of Vortex. Needs to try and get a little bit of a better pathing position over here. As units are looking to run towards the base. Villagers getting pulled. We see they're being pulled towards the Archon Chapel, the town center. Keep drop coming through from Vortex. Units getting a lot of damage taken here. Boiling oil is through on this keep, so any units that walk past this keep are going to be taking a lot of damage. Palace of Swabia looking to get taken out here. Keep trying to go up here for Vortex. Does get cancelled on this front position. Emergency repairs coming in on the Palace of Swabia, and with that, GG's just going to get called like that. He's not even going to try and finish the landmark snipe. He realizes that B, he probably has this. I mean, the amount of units he's got here, the spears are just going to be able to shut this down. And with that, GG is called. B is able to win one of the hardest matchups in Age of Empires 4. Well, if you did enjoy this, please do feel free to leave a like, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.